How's the weather in Torrance Lane?
The weather is partly cloudy with a chance of rain. Highs in the 78 with a 50% chance of precipitation.
What you got going on this evening?
I am going to stay in the house, gorge off pizza and ice cream, and play Skyrim.
No sex?
No sex.
Oh. That would have been nice for a Saturday, you know.
Would you like to have sex?
No, thank you. I'll pass.
No.
CG, what are you planning on doing this evening?
Oh, I was invited to a poker game.
Oh, poker.
So I'm going to go play poker and try to win somebody's money.
Is that told y'all playing real money?
Yeah, playing money poker. $40 a game.
I was gonna play chips.
Is it poker or pokem?
Ooh. And Snook, what do you got on tap for this evening?
Shit.
Shit? Yeah, I hope we all at least get a good shit out tonight.
Take good shit every day.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah, like
Twice a day or something like that.
keep myself regular.
Yeah. So, we was briefly touching on it earlier, but I'm just kind of trying to get people's opinion engaged here. What do you think about friends who are attracted to other friends?
Oh yeah, that one.
Like, what if Snook was attracted to Terrence on the low, and every time he was around Terrence, you know, turned them on a little bit?
Well, I think that like it's natural for friends to be attracted to each other in the gay society because like we're mostly all attractive males for real. So I mean like most of course like you know somebody gonna turn somebody on, but I think that you know just gotta be like you know I guess respectable about like you know who you choose to have sex with.
And how you go about it if you choose to pursue it.
Hey, when it
And
comes
give
to
me-
friendships, because sex can ruin friendships sometimes. So
You see,
sometimes you might gotta make a choice between whether you want to have a sexual relationship with this friend or whether you want to be friends with this person.
I mean, I guess I've gone through that, so I've just kind of played it off because I'm like, you can't force somebody to like you, so you know, might as well make the best of a situation instead of cutting them off completely. Might as well at least just be their friend.
So, Terrence, I'm gonna ask you the opposite side of it. What if Snook, you know, liked you on the low? How would you feel to have a friend that was attracted to you that you may not have shared the same feelings for?
well, I would probably feel a little awkward. No offense, but I would just feel awkward because I was a friend and we have a friendship bond. And now that you're telling me that you feel the way you feel, I may feel a little awkward. And I just may tell them for the time being, let's just keep it cute. Let's just pretty much just like keep it on the friendship level because there are some people should just be friends.
I mean, just kind of like, hey, I would probably try to spend time with them within a group setting just so that it doesn't leave opportunities. I mean, I'm in a state where I can't even indulge those types of situations. So, I mean, it's kind of a mute subject, just like you try to keep distance without being rude.
And then, CG, I'm gonna ask you because you know you're a female voice. How do you feel about either side of that argument?
I was in that situation before, so I guess I can speak on both sides of it. Before I completely accepted the fact that I like females, I had a crush on my best friend growing up. She wasn't into that lifestyle, so I never told her, and I was kind of ashamed of it a little bit because she was actually really pretty and really attractive. I kind of felt awkward sometimes being around her because I couldn't tell her, because I felt like I couldn't tell her. And at the same time, I didn't want to make her feel awkward by telling her, you know, and kind of ruin my friendship with her. And then on the other side of that, that can happen with any type of friendship. It doesn't have to be a gay person and a straight person or two gay people. It could be, you know, a man and a woman who happen to be best friends and they catch feelings for each other. That's always an awkward situation where you feel as though you have to make a choice between trying to either keep it to yourself and keep your friendship with that person or trying to pursue it and risking that person, you know, basically retaliating and saying, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. because one, if it's a gay situation, you have to come out to a straight person and say, hey, I like you. On the other side, you have to risk that person's not being friends with you no more because they're uncomfortable being around you if you have those feelings.
I was gonna say I kind of have that problem like a lot because I'm the type person with I'm just not always attracted to a person by looks. I'm attracted to a lot of different things about people. So it's sometimes I find myself in situations where I'm around a friend and I realize that it's something about them that that I actually am attracted to that I may have never realized before. It may just be a random person for real, that I just met or something like that just I guess just did something or had that special X factor that attracts you to a person.
If you was in a situation, where you had a friend and y'all both had a mutual attraction to each other, and y'all figured out that y'all wanted to give it a try, would you?
Yeah, I mean, because you've already built that level of friendship, so it's kind of you can kind of ease into a relationship. So I mean, I would give it a try.
So I want to add to this topic because we was talking about it, and I've been in situations where I've dated multiple friends, where I've had friends and dated and went with my friends, and on a couple of occasions, more than once. And I know. I don't regret any of them, but it's one of those situations. It's tough and it is awkward. I've always, if I had those feelings, I normally have told those feelings because sometimes you find the perfect person right there in front of you, and I've always thought that sometimes that best friend that you have may be the one that you meant to be with, and so and so you how would you know if you didn't try? If you was just afraid to just say, hey, I kind of like you a little bit more than just friends and stuff.
Well, in conclusion to this question, let me ask you this. Do you think that there should be boundaries? Do you think that there should be boundaries in the said friendship? If y'all become friends, do you keep really boundaries in your head?
That's why I don't regret anything that I've done as far as transforming a friend into something more, because there was feelings there and there was something there. Now, just like any relationship, if you met a stranger and y'all date, y'all may have a great couple of dates, and then y'all get together, and then all of a sudden you start seeing these little things that's going to nag you. The things about your best friends that you don't see, that you will never see unless you was in that situation. And so I don't regret it, and I wouldn't tell somebody, not to go and date their friend if they both have a mutual feeling like that. But it's something that you got to be careful with.
You took something perfect and you painted it red. And that's what I feel like we're doing when we turn friendships into relationships and they don't work out. You take something perfect and you paint it red.
Okay. All right. I think that's.
Smoke hot dogs when people walk past.
It was a little smell.